Henry Box Brown,
Lucille Byer,
Les Brown,
Ida B. Wells,
Representative John Lewis,
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.,
Rosa Parks,
Carlos Temple,
Jackie Robinson,
Madam C.J. Walker,
Senate Chaplain Barry Black,
Michelle Obama.
A big part of Black History Month, I think, is kind of reconnecting or reaching a new understanding on where our family has come from and where we have so much more ground to cover and what we can do about that.
And I think it's important for all of us to learn from each other's experiences, because it is all a common history, it's just different aspects of history. So I consider it a great opportunity to celebrate Black culture, to share Black culture, to preserve it.
Without history, you don't have culture. And I really truly appreciate the fact that people take the time to go back to history, because through history we're able to know who we are, and we're able to see, our identity, and it helps us know, what the individuals went through to bring us to where we are today.
For me, it's not just about a month, honestly. For me, it's year round. I love to learn about what different people of color did in the past. I love history and I love watching documentaries. And so for me, it's about educating myself throughout the year.
I am Black. My life is Black History Month. Okay, so there isn't anything that I emphasize particularly in February that my children and my family don't focus on every single day of our life. So there is no celebration for Black History Month. We just celebrate our life and the people in it.
Celebrating Black History Month, there's too much there to just encompass into 1 month. And so on an everyday basis, on an every month basis, especially because we have children now, I try to highlight Black people in history.
I think that Black History Month is important for the same reason that I think the Black Christian Union here on campus, our African American club, is important because it preserves that high regard for family. It models after the way of Christ in embracing all cultures.
So organizations like BCU play a significant role in our society, help us to remember that history is important and context is important. And we all have a lot to offer, and the more we learn about one another, the better off we will be as a society.
I think the reason Black Christian Union is important here on Southern's campus is we need the constant reminders that each of us is created in the image of God, and sometimes it's easy to gravitate toward those things that are just like us. And so when we're exposed to a variety of cultures and a variety of worship experiences, it gives us the courage to go deeper.
Black Christian Union is important to me because it shows the idea of really being able to celebrate the cultures within the African American community and so many others, but being centered with Christ. We know that Christ didn't create this world with everybody being divided. Everybody's going to be different, and we can remember that knowing that this is what Christ wanted for us. He wanted everybody to be different, but to be together.
There's been a lot of negativity that's been going on in the world, and we can't ignore that, but we can celebrate the good that goes on within our culture.
So for me, it's not just about a month, it's really year round, and just learning and appreciating what happened so long ago when this country was very different from where it is today.
Without history, you have no knowledge of what happened in the past. Some might say, why don't we just go on and leave the past behind? We can't. It's the history, because the history itself tells the whole story.